ECHO is shorthand for Economy of Hours. It's a trading network of organisations and people based within East London. Our members trade the services, skills and resources that they have for those they need, but they use a currency called ECHOs, and an ECHO is worth 1 hour.
When I first saw the topic, like the brief, it was quite out of my comfort zone because it was economics, it was business and things like that. And the people that do economics and business in the group, the first session it was mainly me listening to them, learning from them and realising that I know nothing about that.
Coming from an engineering background, this project has helped me interact and mix with people from all of different backgrounds. I've got art students and business students and management students, and it's been a really good experience. Just trying to understand how other people think, how other people process problems, and just the collaborative aspect of it as well. It's been really great, and it's been really helpful.
I realised that my role within the group, I could just make sure that everyone is focused, take a leadership role, which I think comes from the fact that I study politics.
Yeah, there's the age-old idea of thinking outside the box, I think, and having these different perspectives means that you're not limited to your single ideas, and business students aren't always going to think in the same way, but will think along the same lines, and it's important to get these other angles in.
I thought it was good because I could apply the business knowledge that I do have already to the project and take a new approach to a problem that's in the real world.
Traditionally, university learning is quite sort of a textbook thing. You write things down and it's an essay, but this is more practical, hands-on, and I like the focus on the future. It's a case of, rather than looking at the advantages and disadvantages of it, that's phase one. You move on and you create a strategy, and hopefully you can implement it successfully.
Although I'm an engineer and this is not quite an engineering problem, essentially the thought processes are the same.
So on my course we're very encouraged to focus on our specialism and narrow ourselves down to, are you going to be a ceramicist, are you going to be a jeweller, and what are you going to do with these skills that you've developed. But this project's kind of let me think that, okay, maybe I will become a jeweller, but I can create my own business with that, or I can work with a larger company.
I think meeting the actual client was important, so we obviously were emailing them and then Skyping them, but actually meeting them in person, proving what we can do as a team and as individuals, I thought was very important, and then the endorsement, if you like, feels more real rather than just a virtual endorsement. So.
The project's changed the way I think about everything, I guess, but it's really opened up my eyes to the possibilities that I have as a student, rather than just directing myself into the art world and getting lost in the pool of artists. It's made me realise that I actually have the opportunity to be a business person and an artist.
The LinkedIn endorsement is a real thank you. It's not just an empty thank you. It's a proper show of appreciation.
I'm an economics student and I had to throw all of that out the window.
It was like a real project, and
it made me realise, I guess, that I'm not just a maker, I'm also a thinker. Being the boss. I don't just have to think about it as well, like I can actually do it, and like it's not just something that's completely out of reach, that I'm never going to be able to do these things, because I've now realised that just because I'm not a businessman doesn't mean I can't set up a business.
I think the best thing was getting to meet a bunch of students who were very enthusiastic, very bright and very passionate about the project that they were working on, and Echo as an organisation, it gave us access to people who we wouldn't normally come into contact with and new ideas.